Well, hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're feeling amazing. Now, I am standing in my kitchen like I am on stage at the Moth, and you are my fabulous audience about to hear my story. Because have I got a story for you? And it involves this little green packet. It's not drugs, don't worry. It's not drugs. It's something else. And I bet you're busting your beaver to know what it is. And all will be revealed in a moment. Now, I need to give you an update on the Chinese liniment incident from last night. So for those of you who don't know what happened, I've had a sore back. I said to Shakti, could you rub some liniment on it? It's a liquid stuff and it just gets on it. It feels so good. It feels so good. And I said, could you put a bit more on? Moron being the appropriate word here, because clearly I'm the moron for suggesting that he put more on, because between him pouring it onto my back and his hand getting to the liniment, it started to run down my butt crack, past my butthole, and it made its way through all that other area down there till it reached my beaver. And I had a burning butthole and beaver, everybody. What to do? So I went and, wiped what I could off and just had to let the rest of it burn up like a obstacle from outer space that's just made it through the atmosphere. Now, I don't know whether the liniment had any effect on the inside. We don't know, but definitely on the outside. It was hot, but things have seemed to have calmed down now. Now, in 2014, I had to go and have a crown. You know where we're going now, don't you? Yes. I had to go and have a crown. And it wasn't just any crown. It was a gold crown. And I felt like such a fucking special fucking princess. However, the whole experience was incredibly traumatic for me. It was fucking awful. I had been going to see the same dentist since I was a kid. He was amazing. And then one day he said, you know what, I'm retiring. And, there's a new girl, she's bought the practice and she's really good. And if I could see that dentist now, I'd go, mate, she's not that fucking good. She was not that good. But anyway, can't do that. So we went through the process of getting this crown put on. And look, it was just a disaster. To the point where it required multiple trips back to try and get it sorted. Now, as she was going through the whole, dentistry process, on one occasion, she managed to inject so much stuff into my face to numb me that it actually numbed half of my fucking face. Can you believe it? And I had one eye that was doing this. So I'm lying there on the thing with one eye like this while she's looking at me and I'm looking at her and she's looking at me, and I'm like, could you just put a tissue or something there so I don't have to see anything? And not only that, throughout the treatment she kept going, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Hello, are you okay? Because I had fucking overdosed on this fucking shit. I don't even know how I got home that day. But I did, and clearly I've lived to tell the tale. Now, it was just so awful. The crown was never right, and it just kept bumping into the tooth above. So she said, we'll just keep grinding it down, see if we can get it right. Until the point came, she goes, I think we probably should think about putting a new crown on. I'm like, no fucking way, bitch. You are not decrowning me and recrowning me. That ain't happening. So she said, okay, well, maybe we'll grind a bit off the top tooth, which seemed to have done the job. So it was never perfect, but it was perfect enough that I could just carry on living my joyous life. And today, everybody, I am sitting back, minding my own business, eating a Tim Tam that I got from Michael Hill Jeweller, because I went to have a look at some stuff there recently, and they have snacks on their table. They've got jelly beans and they've got Tim Tam. So if you're ever hungry, go and pretend like you're looking at some jewelry. I'm eating my Tim Tam, and then I felt something that shouldn't have been in a Tim Tam. So I quickly spat it into my hand, and there it was, looking back at me lovingly and shining brightly. my gold crown. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Oh my God. I did not know what to do. I've never had this happen before. So I said to my boss, I think I need to go home. My crown's fallen off. She goes, why don't you just go to the dentist next door and just ask them something? That's why she's the boss. She takes charge. So I went to them next door. They said, look, you'll be right for a couple of days. Just make sure you keep it clean. Oh, I'm not very good at keeping things clean, but I'll do my best. So I rang my own dentist, and you know when they can see me? Not Wednesday, not Thursday, but Friday at 11:15 a.m. unless they get a cancellation. And she said to me, just make sure you keep it clean. I'm like, can you explain to me what this means? Because I've got like a half jagged fucking tooth in my mouth. She's like, just with your toothbrush. Okay. Well, I'll do my best. I thought I'll do my best. When I rang Shakti to tell him what had happened, he said, fuck, you are lucky you didn't swallow that crown. I'm thinking, oh yeah, you're right, actually. He said, because you would have had to shit in a bag until it came out. I never thought of that. And I thought, oh, fuck, I don't know that I could just keep shitting into a bag until it came out. And I don't know what they're going to do on Friday. I don't know whether it can even go back on. Who the fuck knows? But I've got it here in the little green packet. Thing is, if I had have swallowed it, there's a fair chance that that Chinese liniment that went up my butthole accidentally last night would have probably melted the gold crown so that it was not recognizable. In fact, is it the Chinese liniment that went up my butthole last night that probably blew the crown off? Maybe it has nothing to do with the Tim Tam. We'll never know. Thank you for watching.